Hi, welcome back. Today we're making basil pesto. So you're making pesto from scratch. These are your ingredients. Making pesto is a fairly easy process. You just need fresh ingredients, a blender or a food processor to make your life easier. But you can also opt to do it the traditional method of using a mortar and pestle. So this is a fruit processor and this is a blender. Either of the two, you can use it to make your pesto, depending on where you're more comfortable with. Now we are preparing our basil leaves. What you need to do is to wash them thoroughly and drain them of all excess liquid. Remove the leaves from its stem. We are only going to use the leaves for the paste. The reason for this is sometimes our blender or food processor cannot process the stem. And the flavor is more concentrated on the leaves anyway. In making pesto, this is probably the longest portion, removing the leaves up to the stem. Afterwards, everything is easy peasy. Once you get all your leaves, you need to measure them. We need 1 cup for this specific recipe. When you are measuring a cup, make sure to pack all the leaves in, removing all the space. That is measuring 1 cup. We need to boil water as well. And while we are waiting for the water to boil, we are going to measure all our other ingredients. Here I am opting not to use nuts, so I am doubling the ingredients for the cheese to replace the fat lost from removing the nuts. Once your water is boiling, you can now blanch your leaves. By blanching, you turn off the heat first, put your leaves in, submerge it in hot water, and watch as the leaves change color. It will rapidly change from pale green to a darker, more vibrant shade of green. Immediately afterwards, drain your hot water. Avoid overcooking your leaves so that it retains its vibrant color. And then we can now make our pesto using our machine. So put your leaves first, denser ingredients at the bottom first. So you put our blanched leaves, our garlic, Parmesan cheese. At this point, if you're adding nuts, you can add your nuts as well. And then our salt and some pepper, and drizzle it with olive oil. Cover it tightly, make sure it's all aligned. If you are using a KitchenAid food processor, the safety feature is that it won't turn on if it's not aligned. And then pulse until you get the paste. Finally, this is how our pesto looks like. You can use it for spreads, you can use it for salads, you can use it for pasta. Gently remove the blade and transfer to a clean and airtight container. Make sure that your container is dry. Any water particles may cause your pesto to not keep for as long. But this pesto is fairly stable as it is oil-based and is preserved with the salt and the garlic and all the cheese inside. It can keep for about a month to 3 months. And here we have our pesto. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you. Goodbye.